What's going on, guys? Great Disciple back with another video. In the background, we're doing demolition on Fringe, running with the gravity spike. I was going for hero gear. This was a little bit of an older game. It's over 70 kills. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun. I think I'm using the KN44. Questions on setup, just ask me. It's a fun game to watch, though, so I think you'll enjoy it. But I got a question for you guys. You know, like probably any other YouTube channel out there, you kind of monitor your videos, see what gets views and what doesn't, and you see patterns, and you know, you look at your thumbnails and you see which ones draw people in and which ones don't. And it's interesting. You know, you hear all the things on YouTube, people complaining about these bigger channels doing what's called clickbait. You know, when I make fun of those channels, you know, like with the red arrows and stuff, surprisingly I get the most views, which is mind-boggling because I'm just joking around. I'm not going for views on these videos. I just think they're funny, or I'm trying to make a point with them. Like I did this one when Gibbon, he was complaining about how his subscription feed, it's all these red arrows and clickbait titles and things like that. So I just made one of those thumbnails, but it had nothing to do with the video, just for him, to make him laugh, which he liked it. But it got a lot of views, and I was like, what? And the video was only like 2 or 3 minutes long. And yeah, I didn't do it again until, you know, the whole thing with 8 Thoughts coming out with how Activision was going to pay, or maybe it was Machinima was going to pay $20,000 to these YouTubers, and they used the word influencers. So I made another thumbnail with a picture of, I think it was TMartn, Ali A, and who was the other one? White Boy 7th Street, and I put some red arrows on it, and again, lots of views. You know, normally when I put up a video, within an hour, I'll have about 90 to 100 views. Within 2 hours, probably about 120 to 140. And then within a 24-hour period, I'll probably end up with around 225 views. Over the course of 3 days, it'll hit about 300 to 400. But when I put up one of these other videos with these thumbnails talking about those subjects, I'll hit 400 views in 3 hours. And it makes me scratch my head because, you know, the videos that I'm most impressed by are the ones that I get the most enjoyment, the ones that take me the longest to prep for in research and everything, are videos like the morality series that I've done, or the porn series, the addiction to porn series, which some of those videos have closing in on 1,000 views each. And I love doing them. It's what I intended to do YouTube for in the very first place, was to help people out, not just talk about a video game, even though I love the game. But it's also kind of confusing to me because the videos that I take the longest on, the ones I do the most research for, they take me the longest to prep. It's also more difficult to do the commentaries because the videos are usually longer, and I'm trying to get so much information out in an orderly fashion and not, you know, mess up on my comms. Because here's the one thing that you guys don't know. I don't cut up my commentaries. I don't splice. I don't remove mistakes. I mean, this is just me talking normally the entire length of time without editing my voice. I don't know if that shocks you guys, especially some of you YouTubers. I can tell when you guys cut your comms. But I don't know. I mean, is that what you guys want from me? Do you want clickbaity stuff? Because I can do it all day long. It's not hard to do. What you do is you monitor the big boys, you know, Drifter, Ali A, TMartn, Chaos Silencer. There's other ones that I don't know their names, I'm sure. You wait for them to do one stupid thing, which takes about 3 videos for each one of them. And as soon as they make a mistake, you pound them. Like, you just beat them up on it with arrows and pictures of them. I mean, you can draw funny things on their faces, and people click away. And I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know what it is about them. I can't bring myself to do them. I mean, look at my thumbnail right now. I put TheMarkofJ versus the HodgeTwins. Why did I do that? Well, TheMarkofJ is a gameplay channel. I don't think I've ever heard him say anything about another YouTuber in like the last year and a half. He does great gameplays. It's what he's known for. I mean, that's all he talks about is the game. I don't hear him ever speak about anything. It's all live comms, and it just works. And he gets like 150 to 200,000 views. And granted, he's been doing this since like Modern Warfare 2, so he's built up an audience, and the audience knows what to expect. But he doesn't say anything about any other YouTubers. He doesn't talk about branding. He doesn't talk about anything else but the actual gameplay. And I like that. I like it a lot. And most of the guys who watch me, in fact, I would say 95% of anybody who watches me watches TheMarkofJ. But then you have a channel like the HodgeTwins. I know they don't do COD commentaries, but all they are is they find stories or trash about other people, and they talk about it for 3 to 5 minutes making fun of them. Or, I mean, A HodgeTwins-esque type channel in Call of Duty would be like 8 Thoughts. 8 Thoughts does it, or Keemstar. They both do these things, these drama channels where they make fun of, or they poke at, or they prod, or you know, they try to bring light to things that are going on in the community for everybody else. Now, a lot of people don't like those channels, but they get a lot of views, they get a lot of traction, they grow very, very quickly. It's not really my flavor. I enjoy watching them. You know, it makes me smile, which ultimately that's what YouTube is for, is to entertain you guys, to get, you know, people moving. For me, I get more enjoyment out of comments on the videos, you know, getting you guys to share your comments. Like when I do a video on the Pulse nightclub or the Stanford rape trial, what my goal is this, is I know that everybody hears these stories and everybody has an opinion, and all they want is to be heard on that opinion. And other than talking with your spouse or a couple of your buddies, you don't really feel like anybody's hearing you. But if I do a video on it and I ask you guys to share your opinions, you guys can put them down below, and all the subscribers on my channel can read each other's comments. I mean, I see you guys having, you know, conversations back and forth on the comment section. See, that's what I like. I think that that's cool. I think that that's what's great about YouTube, is people can, you know, like I've spoken about before many months back, is YouTube is like an open journal. You share your thoughts and ideas along with these cool things that you can do in this video game, and then the people who watch you have the ability to share what they have to say about a subject. And then from there, everybody gets new thoughts and ideas and viewpoints, because that's ultimately what life is about. Is, you know, we're all going through this struggle together, and outside of eating and drinking and hanging out with your family, we all kind of want to have some say in how life goes. I know you guys are like me on that aspect. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on this? Does it make you scratch your head? You know, when I started watching YouTube videos back in Black Ops 1 days, this was never even heard of. Nobody made fun of anybody. It wasn't until like the end of Modern Warfare 3, and I remember it. Birdman. Oh my God, it's Birdman? Some of you guys may watch it, but I seriously doubt many of you know how he got started. He started a fight with Jay Nasty. He made fun of Jay Nasty, and they got going. Now, Jay Nasty was a lot bigger than Birdman, and Jay Nasty and him fought back and forth, and Birdman's channel just took off. This annoying kid with this voice, and he just took off. I mean, he was nothing but a spawn trapper, no talent in the game, spawn trapper. And because of his fight with Jay Nasty, he exploded. Similar to Jay Nasty and Wings of Redemption. Jay Nasty and Wings of Redemption went back and forth for a long time, and Jay Nasty's channel exploded. And I think those two little areas are what planted the seeds to this whole talking smack, making fun of people, and that's how you explode onto the scene. And then eventually, I think TMartn and Allier kind of screwed things with this whole hype, clickbaity type stuff, but it works, man. Every single one of those videos, they make like $400, $500, sometimes $800 to $1,000. They work. They work really, really well. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to shut up now. Rant's over. You guys, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think on this. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It's a cool one. And as always, subscribe for more, because I know you want to.